Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hopefully your Saturday is treating you right. So Nori just realized that I am here, so he's like, yo, what's up? Wanna hang out? Hi! What? What's up, little man? He is truly a little man. Ugh. He's actually kind of late. Yes, I did say it would be kind of a range of time. I didn't have an exact time I would start, mostly because I wasn't home, so it was just kind of like getting home, and then after that, I had realized earlier throughout my entire day I had not eaten. I was just really busy, and I wasn't hungry. So I was like, okay, well, let me do what I did yesterday and eat some breakfast, basically like around which should be around dinner time. I will eat again though. I have a pizza that I bought earlier today that I'm going to throw into the oven, and that is going to be tasty, and I am looking forward to it. But first, got a stream. Poster child for ADHD. It's not that so much that I always, here's the thing. I had a whole bunch of things I had to do today. So I kept remembering I had to eat. Like I was like, okay, I should eat at this time. No, I need to do this other thing. No. No. So things just kept coming up, where I realized, I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. So how about I do this instead? And so I did have a few snacks earlier. That's my thing, Cougar. I do go on many side quests. I had to go to the post office, had to go to the store, had to get gas, went to the mall, went to go hang out for a little bit, just got back, did some cleaning, cleaned literally right now while I was cooking my eggs and some sausage. I was cleaning the cat's bowls and replacing their water and cleaning out their water, putting a new filter. What else did I do? I think that was about it. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Also, man, fuck the mall. I can't stand going to the mall. I like going to the mall to be able to make sure that things are going to fit, and so that way I can just get stuff immediately instead of having to wait. And Pedro time. Also, we're gonna switch on over here now. Hell yeah. And so I had to park super far away because there was a billion people at the mall, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. So that happened. Hey, Shiv, how's your Saturday treating you? I was in a rush, so I had to hurry. I had to be somewhere by a time, and so like, I also like always forget like what the exit is to get to the mall that I had to go to. So I decided to use Apple Maps instead of Google Maps, because Google Maps was tripping out on me. I don't know why. Like it wouldn't load on my CarPlay display, and so I switched to Apple Maps, and then it told me to take this like roundabout way that ended up it added 10 extra minutes. It was super annoying. So that sucked. I was not a fan of that. Yeah, so that happened. But yeah, that was why I was kind of all over the place. Also, Cougar, I believe you asked, how do I like my eggs? Was that Cougar who asked, or was it Kai? So I usually do over easy. I flip them once. I usually do about like a minute. It's like a minute when I initially fry them, and then I'll flip them over, and usually it'll be another minute or so, maybe a little bit less, because I want to make sure that, you know, the yolk doesn't cook or anything like that. So yeah, I'll usually do that, and I'll throw some salt and pepper. This is why, yeah, it's just that I was close to the mall So that was why I decided to go to the mall, because I wanted to buy another shirt, because I went to the mall. I don't know if I went last week or 2 weeks before. I think it was 2 weeks before, and I bought some shirts, and I wanted another one, and I actually wanted two. I actually only ended up getting one though, because I didn't like the other colors they had. Fried, I got nothing better than a fried egg sandwich. I'm not a big fried egg sandwich person. I don't like the messiness of it. My brother used to be into that, but I'm not a big fan of the messiness of a fried egg sandwich. I usually will just do like a omelet style kind of thing for that. Like a little omelet, like a little tiny omelet, kind of like fold it. Get it right onto that bread. Can attest, my mall is ridiculously busy, especially on the weekends, and there's always some kind of fight or shooting there. It is crazy how there are so many people going to the mall. I'm like, I thought nobody has money. You like scrambled with cheese or medium fried if feeling fancy. I like how a fried egg is fancy. Mr. Fancy Pants over here getting new shirts from the mall. Mine come from Walmart. No, I can't do Walmart. I am very particular with like how shirts feel, like the material. And I didn't go anywhere fancy. I just went to Old Navy. And men's like basic shirts and polos are usually very inexpensive. So yeah, it was like work shirts. My grandma used to make scrambled egg sandwiches when there was nothing else to eat. We would make them like omelets, kind of. Yeah, that's what I do. Kind of make it, usually what I'll do is I'll throw a piece of ham to fry it. And then as it's frying, usually I'll flip it one time. And then after I've whipped up some eggs, I then will throw that onto the frying pan. So that way, like the omelet kind of gets cooked on top of the ham, and then when I flip it, the ham and the egg have now conjoined into this one being. And then I then flip it. Or if I do have cheese, I will throw the cheese onto the ham part of that omelet, let it melt a little bit, and then I then fold in each of the parts of the omelet kind of now over the ham part, and then I throw that onto like some toasted bread. So that is the strat. Yeah, sensory issues definitely are the worst. Hey, Landmine, how's your Saturday treating you? You had rice and salmon. Ooh, you had salmon 2 days now. Old Navy is fancy. I mean, luckily men's clothes are inexpensive. Women's clothes are expensive as fuck for no reason. Plus, Old Navy doesn't have my size. Ah, okay. I used to go to H&M. H&M was like my go-to store for like a decade. But I feel like their materials are... Those things break all the time. Like I mean, it's fast fashion for a reason. All of this is fast fashion. But I feel whether Old Navy puts some elastic stuff in it, I don't know. It just holds together better. So yeah, especially after like washing and stuff and things get, older and they break down, I'm making an omelet tomorrow for my dinner. Ooh, yeah, see? Do some breakfast for dinner. That's the best. Also, Nah, you said that you were getting pizza? That was like a while ago. Hold on, let me go up. I saw it earlier. Where is it? I saw your message a while ago. And then it just like, I can't find it. How am I not seeing this? I could have swore that you had said you were getting pizza. My mother is the type of person who needs her eggs completely cooked till it's completely dry. The rest... Oh, that is... What are we doing? Nah, I can't handle that. It's all chalky. No, thanks. I don't mind... I like... When I do like hard-boiled eggs, I mean, that's fine. I will do like a medium-boiled egg when I'm doing ramen, which I did that last week, and that was very tasty. I might actually do it again tomorrow. Are omurice healthy? I don't see why it's not. A little guilty confession. I don't know if it's a guilty confession. I guess just a confession in general. I have still yet to have omurice. The 3 times I've gone to Japan. So the next time I go, I'm going to go get some omurice. I'm excited because I'm going to a new restaurant with my sister tonight. It's a Ace Hot Pot. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Tell us how it is. Take pictures too if you can. My family are the type of Southerners who need the meat burnt, like extra well. I don't mind well done because that was kind of like how my parents like grew up doing it. Like they were not about any pink. And I think it had more to do that they had an experience of just like being like food poisoned. So I think they just wanted to be extra safe. But now I like it with some pink. Otherwise, it's a little bit too chewy. Mom's getting me pizza because I finished my block B. Ooh, nice. What kind of pizza are you getting, Nye? Please don't say Papa John's. I'm having steak for dinner tomorrow with broccoli and chips. Ooh. Chips meaning fries, yes? No runny eggs for you either, Cougar? Oh, man. I'm scared of going to Japan because apparently they are ableist and I'm autistic. I think you're completely fine. When it comes to Japan, none of the cultural, how would you say, the things that they expect of each other are completely not expected of you as a foreigner. They do not give a shit at all about you following their customs at all, except being respectful. That is all. So being loud, that's one. Like you shouldn't be loud, which I feel like for most people, unless you have Tourette's, you should be fine. What's another thing? As long as you clean after yourself, you kind of just watch what everybody else is doing and you just try to fit into that. So like if everybody's like on the escalator and all the people who are just waiting are on the left side and the people on the right side are walking up, just, if you're going to stand, just go to the left. If you want to walk up, go to your right. Like those kinds of things. Like Japan is very, very accommodating when it comes to foreigners because they want the money. And their economy is struggling incredibly right now. So yeah. Let's see. I was wicked for burning food, so I told my dad it was Cajun style. Fries. Okay, nice. Speaking of food poisoning, I had lettuce scare because I had Taco Bell, forgetting about the lettuce situation. Well, I'm good that you're safe, that you're good. I don't think I've had any lettuce recently. I decided to do a lentil soup for lunch instead of usually getting salads. And I had started that a week prior to all of this business happening with the food poisoning in the US. So I think I'm a little safe there. You're not saying Papa John's, but it could be. And maybe it is. Why would you get Papa John's? Are there no other options? I'm just saying, I'm not a big Papa John's fan. Are they still very strict on tattoos being shown? They couldn't give a shit about tattoos being shown. They could not give a shit in Japan. The one and only time in which they will care is if you go to an onsen that specifically says that no tattoos are allowed. But there is a rise of more and more onsens allowing people to... foreigners to be able to show off their tattoos. They usually are not the ones that you would even want to go to, though. Because usually the ones that there are fully like, no, we don't want no tattoos at all showing, are the local ones. Which, they're not that fancy. It literally just feels like a really like basic bathhouse that I feel like if you're going to go to Japan, you're going to go to a fancy bathhouse. And usually those are geared towards more foreign types, right? So, yeah. Again... Japan is modernizing in a way to be able to be way more understanding, right? And yes, Landmine, you just observe what they do. And it's not like complicated in any sort of way. Even like, you could always ask, like, can I get a fork? Let's just say you're having ramen and you're having trouble with chopsticks. You can just ask for a fork. They don't care. They could not care at all. Again, they just want the money. And yeah, they don't care if you're a foreigner or even Japanese showing your tattoos. Like, if you're Japanese and you have a tattoo, they're probably just gonna stay out of your way. Probably just because they think you're a little bit tough. That's it. I want to go to the Sanrio shop and check out everything Sanrio related. Well, hey, Landmine, there are a ton of Hello Kitty and Sanrio goodies everywhere in Japan. So you will love it whenever you go. Mountain Mike's? I don't know what Mountain Mike's is. There's other options. I do like Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, and a bit of Domino's. I just like... What about the local places? Are there no local places? Local places always beat out any of like the standardized fast food stuff. But I mean, I get it. I go to Little Caesars when you gotta, what do you call it? When you gotta save some money. I can eat a whole Little Caesars large pizza by myself, and I usually do. And then they introduced those little like cupcake looking, I forgot what they're called, but they're like pizza cups. Oh, I love those. Those are fantastic. I can eat ramen with chopsticks. Fun fact, I impressed a girl doing that. Ooh. So yeah, chopsticks, definitely. And then when you're in Japan, like, you just have to learn a few phrases. Like, just a few of them. You just need to kind of like know what to expect when you say something and like what they're going to say back to you. And again, if you're a foreigner, they're not going to expect you to speak Japanese outside of, you know, you trying. Right? Also, Google Translate's there, so hey, it's all there. Also, like, Japan has like gotten so much more easy when it comes to like buying stuff. Back in the day, you needed to like have cash. That was a whole thing because you would have to do like conversions and trying to figure out how much money you needed. Now, you can just like tap to pay everywhere. It's so easy. It's so easy. Is that how you pronounce Sanrio? Yeah, Sanrio. I believe that's how you say it. Sanrio, if you want to be fancy. I've always wanted to see the Hiroshima Peace Flame. Oh, I always wanted to go to Hiroshima too. I had a friend who just recently went. She went to... I think she went to Nagasaki. So she also went to one of like the atomic bomb like monuments. Like they have a museum too. She said it was great. It's very solemn. You know, it's obviously a very like, you know, serious thing. And she said it was you know, really educational, that sort of thing. The only problem is like Hiroshima is so far south. It's like as far away south to Tokyo and like more of the other like hotspots that you would go to. And to get there, yeah, you could go there on the bullet train, but you're gonna take a whole day off just to get there, just in traveling. And then you would need a whole nother like day to come back. So you're gonna waste 2 travel days just going and coming. I've never really been that interested in seeing those cities because they are not that interesting to me. I've always been somebody who doesn't really enjoy going to places that are not like, there's nothing like fancy. It's just a city. You know what I mean? And there's nothing like really different from another place that might have something more all congregated in one space that just makes it a little bit more efficient for me. So like, for instance, for me, like I love going to hotspots of like, oh, I like to go to Seattle. I like to go to LA. I like to go to San Fran. I like to go to New York. And all those places, because you can hit multiple things. Like you can be by the ocean, you can be by mountains, you can be by a lot of different like entertainment spots, food. But like, I don't really have a desire to go to Chicago. You know what I mean? Like places like that where I'm like, I'm just kind of locked into a few things. I'm sure there could be a lot of fun to be had in Chicago, but I kind of want to open my options of what I could do. Chain pizza equals Mountain Mike's for me. Ah, okay. Otherwise, there are some good local places my sister knows is great. Now, I've never heard of Mountain Mike's. I'm curious if that might be a little bit of like a region franchise for you, Shiv. They have odd pizza toppings in Japan. They made a ramen pizza and a landmine, aka Jirai K pizza with squid ink. I have had some of the wild pizza while I was in Japan. I had some Domino's and it was rough. I will say that. Also, Haunted coming in with the gift sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I can imagine Manda Doodles appreciates it as well. Show some love in the chat, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Haunted. How's your Saturday treating you? I think when I went to Japan, I went to Domino's and I think they had like broccoli. There was mayonnaise on it. There was corn and something else on it. Oh wait, I do love Oz's pizza. I think it's local. Oh, see, there you go. Obviously, local pizza is going to be a little more expensive, right? But hey, you pay for the goods. No, yeah, that's good. That's good, Cougar. Just to say you were there. I like that stuff too. And I think I need walking shoes because in Japan there's a lot of walking. Very, very true. It really depends on the rocky grounds. There's really not a lot of rocky places unless you go outside the city. You know, unless you're going, and that's like far. So that means if you're going to go hiking somewhere, if you go hiking, then yeah, you're going to need like some like shoes for that. But yeah, walking shoes are good. Usually you'll probably average about over 10,000 steps. You'll probably do 15 to 20,000 depending. I'm big on history and stuff, but my problem is I get bored easily. Like I can speed walk a museum and be like, okay, I'm done, let's go home. I can get like that too. It really depends. But I can get like that too. I went to a museum as a kid in Denver and I loved it. Absolutely adored it. And then I went to it as an adult and I was kind of bored. I was like, oh, this is not as fun as it was when I was a kid. But I think it's just because it was more of like I would love to go to the Smithsonian. I would love to go to all of like the museums that they have in Washington, D.C., but I've never been. And that's where I would love to go. I think those would definitely pique my interest. That's why Ireland needs to be on your bucket list. You can visit the UK and take the train. That's the other thing too. When I do go to Europe eventually, I will hit all the spots. Like it's going to be a 2-week trip of like going all over. Hey, Amanda. Thank you. Of course, no worries. I feel like you getting the gift sub was like the call out, right? It's like, oh shit, I'm not lurking. I've been discovered. So of course, no. I hope that you study well on the exam. Hope all goes well, and thank you for stopping on in. Haunted says, just got in from taking my sister on errands. We were listening in on my car. Aw, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Oh, and they don't have public rubbish bins in Japan due to public terrorist attack by cult name. Yes, this is all true. Although recently in the foreigner spots, like the foreigner heavy spots, like around in Tokyo, they've actually been installing more trash cans, like everywhere. So they've been, they've been like completely, and what they've done now is they've actually installed these AI cameras on the inside of the trash cans so that way they can see what's being thrown away. And if there's anything suspicious, they can actually, check that out. And that is all because, yes, like the way you said, Landmine, the 90s attack that happened with all the trash stuff. But yes, no, when you go to Japan, you do have to carry around your trash with you. If you buy food from like a little food stand, little food stall, you're kind of expected to eat your food there. Like if it's like a finger food or something like that. And it's not so much because it's rude for you to take your food and eat it. Like you can do that. The only thing is because those restaurants will have trash cans right outside meant for the trash of, like, for instance, let's say you get like a skewer of meat, right? You're going to see a trash can that is made for the skewers. It's not trash for like anybody else just to walk by and use it. It's meant for their trash specifically, right? So that's why it's a little bit more convenient for you to be there, right? To eat the food and then throw it away. Although you could just carry a little trash bag with you, like a little plastic bag to carry your trash with you. And there are certain places, like for instance, around the train stations, there will be trash cans. And usually all the like vending machines, usually, sometimes, not always, will have trash there for the bottles and stuff too. The teriyaki chicken with spinach, corn, and mayo. Yes, that's the one, Shiv. I was gonna say, I was like, was it teriyaki chicken? I couldn't remember. That's why you're the archivist. That's why. Give me a museum or an art gallery or a library. I'm in heaven. I love me a library. Art galleries too. Although I can get a little bored if you end up... also, fuck. Holy shit. I forgot to switch the music. Whoops. I hate it when I run through an album and I forgot to switch it out to something by Game Chops, because Game Chops is completely cool with using it for streams, but sometimes the other ones, not so much. My friends and I go to a mall or store or something, and I can make one quick loop, and I'm standing by the door again. I get you. Because they probably know foreigners suck and can't not litter. Yeah. It's just because it is something that they're just not accustomed to. When it comes to the trash situation. So they just started installing more of those trash cans. All right, so how about we get into some Astrobot now? Alrighty, so let me move over here. Let's pause the music. Let's get me a window over here. 1 second. There we go. Hey, that's me. Yes, Nori. What, buddy? Also, it is very hot. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Oh, I need 60. I'll have to go back and collect some, huh? Or go to some of the levels I've missed out. I will tell him you said hi. No worries. Ooh, okay. This is a new one? Oh, this is cool. This is alright. I do like the sound effects. I like how the music changed too. Oh, I was thinking maybe there would be like a secret over here. Guess not. Is Nori committing crimes again? Right now, no crimes. He's just being a little guy. Anything over here? It just feels like there would be like some sort of something. Well, I mean, there is that. Oh, another coin. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's something. I don't even know what you use the coins for. I think we used them for the gacha machine earlier. Nothing over there. I do want to also eventually play like a 3D Mario game, like on stream. That would be fun. Kind of been for some reason feeling like I want to play Mario not Galaxy, Mario Odyssey all over again. And yes, I do believe there is a shop. How do I get you out? Do I crawl in there? Hi. Oh, do I? Yes, there we go. Better break them out. Would you ever play a co-op game? I don't mind. It's just finding, I think I talked about it before. It's just finding people to play a co-op game with. That means them having the game, and also like if they want to communicate and be on stream, which I know some people don't like that because then that means their voice will be heard. So yeah. Unless and it also means like interacting with me too, which again, not sure people would be up for that sometimes because they want to keep their, they get nervous. Oh shit, I died. I should play Mario Odyssey. I've gotten every single moon in the game, but I just feel like replaying it. Do I go on this side? There we go. Oh, check out the cats. So sweet. You'd be game. Oh, well, hey. It looks like we have a potential. I'll have to see. Like, I remember when everybody was playing Peak, and I played it solo, like I have it on Steam, and I didn't really enjoy it that much, but I think it's mostly because I played it solo, you know? So I really haven't played that many co-op games like as of late. I used to play them a lot back when I was like in college and used to hang out with my roommate and stuff, or when I used to play with like my brother back in Vegas, but I don't really play that much anymore. Hello. Oh yeah, Fish would be great. I think she'd be up for it. My main issue is I'm mostly a PC. Peak is better with... I mean, I could definitely play on PC. I mean, I'm streaming on my PC. I just usually play some of these games on there, but I mean, I could get stuff on Steam, so no worries. I think we have to go this way. I think my only co-op game is Fortnite. I used to play Fortnite with my brother. And for like a while there, that was like my one game that I played. Back in like 2018, like I did not have that much money. So it was like when I moved from Vegas, like it was like 2017, 18, around that time. But I mean, that whole period of not having a lot of money extended into 19. And so like I used to just basically, oh shit, how do I get over there? Do I have to, oh, I see. Nope. I used to, hold on, there we go. Get the battle pass monthly and then just play it enough so that way I could basically get the battle pass again for the next season. And so basically it was paying for itself, which was pretty cool. Hi. This is weird. I'm assuming you have to do something. Oh, there we go. And then we grow big? Yes. Yes. Let's see. Depends on the game. I might get involved. Ooh, perhaps. I love playing games with loads of people, but if you ask like Cougar, I am a yapper. There's one where you're handcuffed to a fellow prisoner. That one was what? I think that was... I know the game, but I just don't know the name. Chained Together? Is that... I'm probably thinking of something else. Getting Over It? I don't know what that is. What is Getting Over It? I will look it up. 1 second. Getting Over It. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Getting Over It game. I have never heard of this. There are so many games that like I have just never heard of. If a streamer has played it, more than likely I have no idea what it is. I am horrible with all that stuff. It's like I've never played Among Us. Like I've never had any interest to play it. So it's just those things. I'm a crabby old man. I'm spoiled with a lot of co-op games, so I'm totally game. Ah, okay, that's why. There you go. Well, we can definitely look into it. Can you go in there? Yes, you can. And then I'm gonna break out. Can I do the same with this? No. But there is stuff under the bed. Hello. Hello, little friends. Squeaky friends. All right. Where are we headed? Over there? Hello. I do like the going in and out of the size. The size thingy. I missed one from earlier. Getting over is basically a rage game. I'm not into rage games. I will say that for sure. Among Us was fun. Again, it was just I didn't have a lot of people to play with. You know, I don't currently have a normal job, so when the heck you ever... Ah, okay, cool. It looks like a door over there. Hold on. Will it open for me? Maybe it's like a shortcut. Maybe that'll open up later. Don't want to go too far because I do want to come back. There was another section over there. Down below. Will this unlock a coin? No. Oh, it's Katamari! That's awesome. Royal Roller, that'll make you a star. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh, it's a shortcut. So I did do this already. Okay, yeah, I did do this. Oops. Holy shit. You play as a man trapped in a cauldron, manually climbing obstacles, and if you fall, you have to manually climb back up. What makes it more infuriating is that there's this calm British voice talking like a therapist every time you fall. I still have never played the Stanley Parable, and I have been wanting to play that since a decade ago. It was great during COVID times. I remember playing with a few streamers, that and Jackbox games. That's cool. I've just always really been bad with social things. I am the introvert. Again, I don't seem like it because I'm the only one talking. Piggy bank. Cool. Take that. Maybe something over here, hidden, perhaps. Or not? I guess not. I do know this one. You got Starland and many people to play. This is true. I do have many people to play with now. That is true. I have to get over my my social anxiety. I think I just need games where like it's like really involved. Like a game that I used to play back in the day that I used to get my social anxiety, like it would go really up, but at the same time, like I would go get over it because I really enjoyed the game and it was very involved. It was Destiny. Like there was just so much to do and you had to lock in for that. So that was why I loved it. It wasn't like the type of game where you stop and like just hang out and like talk to people. It was like, no, we need to lock in, you know? You were no introvert playing Mario Kart with it. This is true. Like, I don't mind. Again, it's a bit different if like everybody was like on voice chat. You know, I think that's the difference. But I also think I would be fine. It's just that thing that people don't really assume that I deal with the social anxiety as much as I do because I kind of like play it off very well. Oh, I have to get on the second hand. Totally get G. I had terrible social anxiety before I got medicated. Whoa, shit! I wasn't looking. Now I have to talk to humans all day. I hate it. And it's really interesting because it feels like it's also me in like not talking to people in a way that like I hate it. Like it is literally playing games, and just like actually doing the things I want to do, but yet at the same time I still get anxious. Crazy, huh? This way. A little bit different when they're your friends. This is true. This is true. Hey, yo, we win. Social anxiety sucks booty. Yes, and not in a good way. Exactly. Mecha Chameleon. I've heard about it. What is that game? What do you do in that game? I'm hearing that's really popular. Gonna get all the games. We'll look after you. Oh, I'll appreciate it. Thank you. For anyone who doesn't know and isn't chronically online, Mecha Chameleon is hide and seek, where you paint yourself into the background to hide from a hunter, or be the hunter, finding people who are. Oh, okay. Ah, all right. It's one of those like asymmetric games. All right, I still need 7 more of these bad boys. I missed a whole bunch here. So I think let's try to go back and do this level again. Hey, Bard, what is up? How's it going? I am dying of heat. I have a fan literally right in my face. And it is not enough. All right, we're gonna try to get ourselves. Oh, what is this? 200 coins? How do I pay? What is this? Oh, I think if I fall, it'll save me. At least that's what I'm assuming, because that feels very on brand for Mega Man, where you had the bird that would come save you if you paid extra up front. All right, so we're missing the second one, and it has a little PlayStation thing next to it, what I'm assuming it means is that it's like hidden. How is your Saturday treating you, Bard? Hopefully well. Seen that one? Kind of reminds me of Prop Hunt. You guys know all these games, man. Oh shit! Didn't realize there was a dude there. I immediately, the second the tweet went out, the second ESPN reported it, the second Shams was official with it, I was like, let's turn in this Laker jersey for a Sixers jersey. I have no loyalty in the NBA. Oh, okay, never mind. This guy is not helping you out in terms of that. He's actually helping you get to find the dudes. Who's this guy? Brave Biker, better. Oh, okay. That's that one game. I never played it. The PS4 game, I think? Ain't no way. I've always felt bad for the 76ers. Like, I remember, like, in middle school when they went to the finals. And, like, watching Allen Iverson go up against, who was it? The Lakers? Yeah, they went against the Lakers. And man, AI was so good back then. It was so good back then. Yes, loyalty only to the player. LeBron better take them all steps make to Miami. Take them tall steps make to Miami. Okay, back. Okay, there we go. Yes. I get what you're saying. I feel like with Jaylen Brown, him and Embiid, and the rest of them, I definitely can see them do it. I think they got this. I believe they can do it. Trusttheprocess.com. Also, it's really interesting to know that, like, he made his way to Philly, and JJ Redick was in Philly for so long. So I think that's great. How do I get it over there? Is there a trick to it? Or do I have to just keep doing it until it lands in there? I do have me that LBJ love. A bronze sexual. Oh, come on. That should have went in. How do you do this? Maybe just line it up a little bit better? Because it kind of goes a little bit... Hold on. Ah, we got it. Oh, it was just a puzzle piece. How about that? Well, at least that was the only one we needed. For G, just in case you don't know, Prop Hunt is a game where a team of people who are able to turn into props like a table, bookshelf, blend into the background. Them hunters have to find. I think I did see a trailer for that like years and years ago. So that could be something I did know. Do you think this will be LeBron's last team before he retires? What's his contract to? Yes, I believe this is his final year. Sorry, not final year. His final stop. I don't think he's going to be able to go for... Because he's 41 now, right? He'll be 42 around... Like, he and I almost share a birthday. I don't see him playing until 45. I know some people are saying that he could. I don't see that. But, hey, you never know. But I do think this is his last stop. Happy Pride, yes. Are we going? Okay, yeah, we're going inside. I don't know, the man is so competitive. I have a hard time seeing him retire, honestly, but it might happen after the horrid years he's going to have here in Philly. I don't know if they're going to be horrid, man. I kind of don't know. I think it might be great. Everywhere LeBron has ever gone, they are good immediately. Like, immediately. And now, you know, put the other players in there, throw in his experience. I see it happening. I see it all unfolding as the scrolls prophesied. How do you get up there? I'm assuming you need 2 of them. Oh no, you just need 1. Cool. Yes. I'm gonna get this thing. All right, so Birdie, I really do like how the birds are there to help you, to be like, oh, okay, you missed something earlier, now we'll help you find the things that you missed out earlier on. That is pretty badass. Got him. Make him dance. All right, this way. 2 of them, please. Thank you. Let's wait. Let's wait. This is true. This is why I do need a sports channel on the Discord. It makes sense. Oh no! I screwed up! Ay! Am I gonna make it? Yes, okay. Ooh, that was close. That one actually was close. The LBJ talk, no worries. In my Discord, I am always bringing him up. So no worries at all. I actually talked about him on my recent podcast, too. All right, up we go, up we go. I don't think there's anything up here. Because dude is not, yeah, he's not, what do you call it? He doesn't have his little antenna on. Did I get all of them? No, there's still 3 more to go. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that's messed up. I like basketball and F1. I've never really been too much into racing. My younger brother was way big into racing. Dude was like 8 years old playing Gran Turismo seriously. Like tuning up his car. How do I get over there? Hooky Frog coming in 16 months. Can you believe it? 16 months of this madness, of these shenanigans? I'm not gonna make it! Show some hype, guys. Show some hype. Appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. Almost a year and a half. Isn't that crazy? It still feels as if like I just started streaming earlier this year. It was only last year that I was like dying in Baldur's Gate. All right, here we go. We got it this time. We got it this time. Suck it up. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. You get hit with the steam when you don't have a platform, it like knocks you off. Secrets. Ooh, let's find the one. I think it's this one. Heyo! Oh, I don't know who this person is. It's Spirit Guide helps anyone having trouble moving on. This character I am not aware of. I wish they did a little bit of a Smash Brothers thing where, like, it gives you a little history and shows what game they're part of. Alright, this might be tough. Or not. I think last time I jumped on them. I think that's why I thought it was tough. Tough like LeBron. Oh shit. I think I only need one? Okay. Onward. Did I collect all the bots? Still one more. Still one more. Oh, crap. That guy had the, what do you call it? Had the thingy. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Fern. I appreciate that. Hope you're having fun watching. Okay, let's keep going. What's up, what's up? How's your Saturday treating you? Hopefully well. No spikies this time? I think I killed them already. Okay, I think there was a puzzle piece down there. We're doing all right so far. Ay. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, this guy's gonna turn around. All right, vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. One more time, one more time. All right, cool, cool, cool. Obliteration. Hello there. What's up, Nina? How's it going? What do I do here? Oh, that's what you do. That's what you do. Secret secrets. Although I need... Oh, wait, hold on. I have one. All right, we got you, we got you. You are saved, my man. I'm bored AF. Sammy is busy and my other VA buds are doing their own thing. So when I saw you were streaming, it was kind of just a no-brainer to chill with you. Aw, well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Fern. Always lovely to have folks coming in, seeing what's up, joining, following, especially VA buddies. Nope. All right. Oh, I forgot it's the boss. Okay, okay. Hey, Angel. I might not be too chatty. Just got out of the shower. Got to deal with your hair. No worries. I definitely know how that is. We were just talking about that yesterday and my whole hair process after the shower. Look out your brain! Let me read your thoughts. Suck out your soul! I like how they do this with the apples or the acorns just to kind of like brag about how much computational power they can do with the PS5. This is the only reason why this is here. How are you all? Me just coming back, saying bye to my cousin. She's going back to her house in the south. You'll miss her. Aw, can imagine. Well, at least, hopefully you guys had fun, yes? Currently failing at multitasking, but hopefully you had a fun time. Yeah, that's all. I'm also wishing you had fun with your cousin too, Nina. Oh, also, since I didn't get a chance to talk about it on the upcoming podcast, and that was the other thing I did, because I was saying that I was busy today, right? So I finished editing and scheduling the podcast. And also I'm gonna go to an earlier level and see if I can get some more bots there. But I was gonna say that on the podcast, I didn't have a chance to talk about the Odyssey because I talked about some other stuff, and I recorded the episode or the segment about movies. I recorded that on the day I went to go see it. We might do the creamy one instead. Yeah, let's do the creamy one. Has anybody else seen it yet? Thus far. Has anybody else seen the Odyssey? Because if not, then I won't talk about it. There won't be spoilers or anything, but I just kind of wanted to maybe get into it a little bit. Again, I won't go into spoilers because I know if people haven't seen it, I'm not going to go into it or anything. Also, my headphones are falling. Yeah, she came for 2 weeks and we have some time to hang out. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully she had a great time. Secrets? Hey, yo, what are you doing over here? Making snowmen. Come hang out with Snake and Psycho Mantis. Hey. I'm telling you, they love their Mario, I don't know, again, if it's copying their homework, but, like, this is literally almost like the exact same animation that Mario does in Mario Galaxy when he's ice skating. Oh, how sweet. These little baddies. They were just kind of doing their thing, and then I just destroyed them. Over there, buddy. I haven't seen it either. No, but I don't really want to see it. I haven't, but rest assured, I'm not interested to go. Did you feel the time pass watching it, GG? It's about 3 hours. So I actually talk about it on the podcast that I was worried that I would literally be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die sitting there for 3 hours. But it went by in the blink of an eye. Like, it was fantastic. The movie was fantastic. It's interesting because I had absolutely no desire whatsoever to watch that movie. I love me some Christopher Nolan, but I just really had no curiosity at all. So I went in there with zero expectations, and maybe that was for the best, because when you have low expectations, then all you can do is be surprised and be, kind of like satisfied in a sense that it's way more than what you think, right? I loved the Odyssey. I could not shut up about it afterward. I loved it. Everything from the performances to all the practical sets that were used to make the movie and everything like that. Also, congrats, Haunted. That's awesome. Knowing how minimal CG was put in there for the movie, like, it is so good. And then the lesson, like the overall lesson and the theme and the moral, it is everything that you want. Especially coming from such an ancient story where you feel like, there's a lot of outdated stuff here. And I feel Christopher Nolan is able to modernize it in a way where you're like, no, this totally makes sense. Like, yeah, like, it just felt very human. It felt very self-aware in the best kind of way. So I was a big fan. How is one supposed to do this? Do I push it? Do I go on top of it? How do I even do this? Can I? Hold on. Oh God, I'm gonna fall. Yes, bird. I know that's the thing. Oh my God, this is horrible. Because you can't... Like, maybe you can get on top and then do the spinny. Can I... What can you do here? Top movie of 2026? I don't know if it's a top movie. I mean, I haven't really seen that many movies, I guess maybe from this year. I mean, outside of like Backrooms and Obsession, I would say Obsession is probably up there as probably my favorite. And the great thing about that movie too, that also was another movie that I went in with zero expectation. I didn't know a single thing about that movie. Is it possible I can throw it over there? Yes! Ooh, we're having a disco, huh? Oh, what is this? What is this? This is some Mario World business. This is some Mario World business. A little alternate routes. Okay. Okay. There's a reason why Homer's Odyssey is still a classic. Yes. So yeah, I would actually say if you have no interest in watching the movie, you should actually go watch the movie. You should actually check it out. It is very good. And I feel like very similar to Obsession. It's not to say that you can't see Obsession at home and not get the same effect, but there's something to watching movies like that in the theater. And I think more than anything, watching the Odyssey in the theater is really important. As for like, because I also had that kind of like, man, I really wish I could see it in the IMAX format, in like real IMAX where I can actually see all the stuff. But seeing the difference between what you miss out and what you just get in the normal theatrical run, like it's fine. Like you're getting, it's just an effect just to get more of the picture. But all the relevant information is still there in like the normal theatrical run. So I don't think anybody has to feel like you're missing out. Vampire Killer comes from a long line of Candle Smashers. Love it. Is that Richter? That's great. Obsession was very good. It was fantastic. There's probably many more movies this year that may go up there. Yeah, from what I've heard, I feel like Obsession is going to be a hard one to beat for movie of the year. I think in terms of like overall, I think Odyssey is going to beat it out just because mostly there are people who will not watch horror movies, like regardless of how good it is. And so I feel people will more than likely watch Odyssey more so. I also, I literally thought Obsession was going to be similar to Smile, Nye, like when I remember seeing it and hearing about it. So I didn't really have any, again, expectations of it. Wanted to watch Obsession, but didn't get the chance. I guess the movie night is when I'll watch it. Ooh, you're going to love it, Shiv. You're going to love it. Also, yes, more copying Mario's Homework. I love anything with Greek or Roman gods. Well, you got some gods in this one, for sure. That's what making me decide whether or not to see Odyssey because I don't have any IMAX there. I mean, I also don't have, I have, fake IMAX, and most people have, fake IMAX, right? Like, basically, it's not, the actual IMAX experience. The actual huge, you're, leaning back, looking up at the screen. We had one in Vegas, and also there were some in Cali. But where I'm at now, there is none. It's just the fake IMAX. So yeah. I feel like if you have the means, if you are near one, I feel like it is your responsibility for cinema itself to watch it in an IMAX theater, because there are not many movies at all that take advantage. Like there are lots of movies, or not maybe lots, but there are movies that are shot in IMAX, but they're not movies. They're like, oh, this is like a nature documentary. This is like a space thing. I think there was like what was it? It was I think it was the trip to the moon. It was like a documentary where basically they like discovered a bunch of archived like footage from when they were building the first spaceship. Not the first spaceship, but the spaceship that was going to go to the moon, right? Back in the 60s. And they put it in IMAX. And so that's where you could go see it. So that usually there's a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of movies in IMAX. But in terms of like theatrical movies, and especially an entire movie shot in IMAX, that's never been done. So I feel like you have to go see it. Also, yes, there is fake IMAX and real IMAX. There are only 40 real IMAX theaters in the entire planet. There are only 40. And the rest of them are just like normal theaters that fit the aspect ratio. That is it. So you will still get the normal IMAX like view. So you're going to see the entire picture, but you're not getting the real IMAX thing where like, oh, you're turning your head and looking to your left to get most of the picture. It's like the difference if I told you like, oh, do you want to watch a 4K movie like on your TV, or do you want to watch a 4K movie on your laptop screen? They're both technically 4K, right? Both screens are in the resolution that they need to be, but one, you're getting a much bigger picture where you can actually see a lot of the difference and the experience. So that's really what we're talking about with like real IMAX and fake IMAX. I saw Doctor Strange in IMAX, so overrated, honestly. It was so expensive, like watching tennis. You're watching one side of the wall, but yes, Cougar, it's basically that, you know? But again, it just depends if you're into that, because it just has this larger than life kind of vibe, you know what I mean? And I feel for the Odyssey, that, oh my God, like, just imagining what it would be like to watch the Odyssey in IMAX, where I'm sitting back and I'm reclined and I'm looking up at like basically the ceiling, or like, you know, because it's kind of like at an angle. Oh my gosh, I might die. There are some scenes in the Odyssey that are so intense that it almost feels like you have to close your eyes. It is wild. How do you know which ones are the real ones? There's allegedly 2 near you. Let me look it up. Hold on, let's see. Real IMAX theaters in the US. All right, so there are only 26 theaters in the US that have it. And let's see, I think you're by 3 of them, actually. There is one at the AMC Metreon in San Fran. There's one in Dublin, California. That's a Regal. And then there's another one in... Oh, well, there's one in Sacktown. The Esquire IMAX. So, take your pick, Shiv, because you are one of the lucky ones. You are one of the lucky ones. You have 3 of them. Like, that is insane. God damn. I'm trying to see if there's other ones here. Yeah, there we go. No, that worked. I mean, it kind of worked a little bit there. Thanks for posting it, though, Haunted. Yeah, there are 7 in Cali. And there's only 1 in Vegas. I remember I took a field trip when I was, I think, in 4th grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. And we saw, like, this Air Force documentary about the Blue Angels in IMAX when I was a kid. So that's one of the perks of living in Vegas, that your field trips are actually pretty badass. Let me send you guys a, what do you call it? Here's the link that I saw. It also shows Canada as well, Angel. So I'm looking at it. There are 2 in that I'm looking at. This is Silver City Riverport Cinemas and IMAX. This is in Richmond. in British Columbia. Cineplex Cinemas Langley and IMAX, City of Langley in British Columbia. There's two, one in Edmonton, another in Calgary, another one in Regina, another one in Montreal, and another one in Halifax. So it looks like Canada has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Yeah. You guys are near them. I am not near one at all. Like, at fucking all. I have fake IMAX near me. I have fake IMAX, but I ain't got no real IMAX. Yep, it's near a very Indian town here, though I don't know if Dublin itself is very Indian. A real IMAX. There's 2 in London and 1 in Manchester. I don't want to dox myself, but the one we're going to might be in real IMAX. See, there you go. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Again, there's 2 in British Columbia. Again, 1 in Calgary, another one in Edmonton, 1 in Regina, Saskatchewan, Montreal, and Halifax. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Shaun of the Dead. Appreciate it. Don't mind us just talking about where you can watch real IMAX 70mm Odyssey. So you guys are lucky. You guys need to see this. If you have a chance to watch this, you need to go see it. Like, I guarantee it. Like, you guys are not gonna like hate it. Even if you don't like the movie that much, you still will be like, oh, that was actually a really like fun experience. So yeah, I feel it is a very good movie. Oh shit. Look at all of you. All of you are near real IMAX. None of you were like, I don't even really care about seeing it. And then you're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I will. Ooh, we got the Bloodborne dude. The Yharnam tourist, destined for greatness. A great one. What is the Odyssey about? So the Odyssey is based off a ancient story, poem by Homer, written in the, I think, what was it? The 800 BCE? And so it's a bit old. And it's basically about this guy who was a hero in the Battle of Troy, and his adventure, if you want to call it that, to get back home after being lost for many reasons, a lot of them being gods got in his way. And so it is like fantastical, you know, it is kind of supernatural. But I will say, this movie does kind of throw that into question. There is interpretations of the movie. It's like, hold on, are the gods real? Are they truly real? Or is it really just, maybe we just have issues? Maybe we just have issues. Maybe we have guilt issues. Maybe we're the bad guys the whole time. How do I? Oh, there we go. The movie goes into a bunch of stuff. I don't want to get into it. I would rather much like you guys watch it, and then after the fact, like, we could talk about it either on the Discord or maybe even on the next podcast. But it is fantastic. It is very good. It is an epic, yes, because it is quite epic. It's an epic, and it is quite epic indeed. Also, I love me some Bloodborne 2, Bard. If only they would go ahead and make a 4K remake. Or not remake, but a remaster. I would play it all over again for like the 4th time. Also, I just realized we didn't get the bird in this one. Or was that... Oh, wait, never mind. The bird was earlier. This is one of the new, like, alternate routes. Oh, shit. Missed it. Oh, no. Go away. Shirayuki literally just saw... You just came back from watching it. How did you like it, Shirayuki? Also, hold on. I need to survive from these guys. There we go. Sorry, Gentle, I imagine you're feeling a little jealous. Man, just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit. Crossing borders to go. I mean, do it. If you got to do it, do it. I didn't realize that IMAX literally only plays the one movie. Yeah, because they don't show normal movies there unless it's like an IMAX, like, actual film. This is true, Haunted. I don't replay a lot of games. It's very rare that I do, but very much I did play Bloodborne. That was actually during the time when I didn't have a lot of money. That was during the Fortnite years. I feel Gentle would be disappointed knowing I'm not going to be taking advantage. No, you got to go see it. They're going to make a remaster, then lock it behind digital only. This is true. Also true. They will do this. Why did you say maybe we just have issues? Remind me of the post that's like, God, I have made man, angel. No, you haven't. You ruined a perfectly good monkey is what you did. Look, it has anxiety. It's basically that. I've never read the book, but I sort of know Greek mythology. Percy Jackson, I think the acting was very good. So here, the good thing about the Odyssey, the movie, is that you don't really need to know anything, really, going into it. I feel they do a really good job as the movie goes on to explain what is happening. Although I can imagine that you might feel very lost because you might think that oh shit, man, everybody else knows what's happening except me. And you think that the movie also is treating you like that. But I don't think so. I feel like it does a really good job at explaining everything as you're going along. My only complaint, I would say, with that movie is that like with many Christopher Nolan movies, I don't know what's up, but the sound mix is rough. Sometimes I just wish that they had subtitles in the theater because it's hard to hear what they're saying sometimes. And it's kind of important. Hey, yo, it's Alucard. I love how we have the Bloodborne Hunter and we have the Castlevania people in here too. Yes, and the reason why I replayed it, Haunted, was because originally I had not done the old Hunters DLC. So then when I did play it the second time, I did go through it all. Oh yeah, the movie is loud. It is loud. But I don't mean the sound mix is bad in that terms. I just mean sometimes you can't. It feels like sometimes the voices are muddled or muddy during certain times. Tenant had the exact same issue. Which is why I always tell people, if you're going to watch Tenant, watch it with subtitles. My boss listened to the book online. He really liked it. He really wants to go see it, but it's $60 for 2 tickets, and he just can't swing that. Plus, finding kids. Yep. Babysitter. You want to see Disclosure Day? I believe that movie's going to be streaming this week. It was in theaters for less than a month. I do know that you can get you can actually get subtitles. If you ask, I think you can get this little accessibility thing that allows you to be able to read subtitles. It's for people who are hearing impaired, and so they always offer it, but I've never actually gone and done it, and I feel like I should. Interesting, because what I found is that Dublin isn't a true one. Maybe what I found is wrong. Let's find out. Dublin IMAX 70 millimeters. Let's see if they have it. Dublin, Ireland. It says the only place in Ireland with a functioning 70mm film projector is the Irish Film Institute. There is no active IMAX 70mm venue in the country. Although, I do think that perhaps maybe the IMAX theater there, it just might not be able to play the 70mm one. Let me see. I'll look it up right now. All right, so here, Cineworld Dublin. There is a Wikipedia page here that actually tells you what it is. It says that it is, in 2012, Screen 17 on the top floor was refurbished to support digital IMAX, which is a smaller, lower resolution than 70mm IMAX. It is considerably smaller in size than the original IMAX screen housed by the building. So it's that thing that I told you before, where it's like, there's the difference between watching it on like an actual IMAX screen that is made to be that larger than life thing versus, oh, this is at a smaller resolution. Ah, okay, it's not a cinema, it's just for that, yes. That's how it was when I went on that field trip. Like, they didn't show movies there. It was just for that, you know? Orphan of Cause took 3 years of my life. Orphan of Cause. I'm gonna look this up. I can't remember. Is it like the giant, like, spaghetti monster looking thing? Oh, or is that the final boss? I think that was like near the final boss, right? I want to say I actually had COVID when I was playing Bloodborne. And I think it also might have been inspired the fact that, you know, in Bloodborne, there was like the disease, you know, the blood disease. And this was literally in 2020. I got COVID at the very end of the year, pre-vaccine and everything, which was rough, like raw COVID, the first go around with no vaccine. That one was rough. And I remember, yeah, that was when I played it, because of course. The sound mixing must have drove you slightly insane because of how much you know about audio work. I just think it's tough. I don't know, because his movies are really loud, so it's like, how do you prioritize what, you know? Yes, all true haunted. Verified. I used my new backpack for the first time today, and man, this thing can hold a lot. Like, I can go on an overnight trip with this. Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, so I did fight that dude. High resolution, I'm all for it, but I don't want to be missing what's going over my exit when I'm looking at the entrance door. Also true. Yeah, raw COVID, man. That first year COVID, I knew some people who didn't get COVID. Like, I've known people who have yet to get it. And I think the assumption is that they are actually immune to it. Like, they are, what was it called? Asymptomatic? Because, like, they did not get it. And I was like, what? How? You were so, like, in such close proximity to people who did get it. So, yeah. Some lucky folks out there. Nah, but yeah, I had raw COVID. That first year, it was rough. It was scary. Not because, like, it was horrible, like how I got it. It was just like, oh shit, like, am I gonna be one of the people who need to be hospitalized? Like, is this gonna end up being really bad? But in the end, no. It was fun. Still scary, though. It just felt like a bad flu. You've never gotten it. All right, Bart. So again, maybe you're just asymptomatic. Because I feel like at this point, like where we are now, it would be like dodging the cold. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just so widespread. It's so common now. So you just might be one of the chosen ones. You just might be Ellie from The Last of Us. You've never gotten it either, Nye. Oh, you got it once. Never mind. You did get it once. Okay. Ah, I missed it. Same thing, Shiv. I remember raw COVID. I lost my sense of smell, taste. The second time I got it, though, I've had it 3 times. The second time I got it, I didn't lose the taste thing or sense of smell. But the first time, yeah. Aw, Kai, you were one of the people who lost somebody. I also lost family members, too, but I wasn't close to them, though. They were kind of like distant family members, like who lived in another country and like I never met them. But so sorry about that, Kai. It looks like you got some long COVID haunted. That's rough. Couldn't say anything at the time, but raw pre-vaccine COVID, that must have been, it was rough. I remember I tested it out by getting literally instant coffee, opening the lid, sticking my nose into it, and couldn't smell a thing. Then getting an onion, putting it right in my nose, and you couldn't smell a thing. It was wild. Worked through COVID in a supermarket, was exposed to everyone and never got it. The minute I left the job, bang, COVID. First round was fine, second time getting it, oh my God, it was so sick. Ah, that's rough. Mine, the worst one was the first one. If I'm asymptomatic, then I think my whole immediate family is too, because none of us ever got it. But we all kind of live like hermits. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I do know some people who never got it, who literally like never left their house, like ever. Like even to this day, still are barely ever on any occasion leaving the house. First time I lost my taste and smell, my dad told me I was overreacting since he was the one who gave it to me and barely had symptoms. I hate it when like people do that. And they're like, you're just messing around. Like it's not that bad. It's all in your head. I've had a lot of long COVID. My allergies to my tears and saliva is because of... Aw, sounds rough. Yup, exactly. The vinegar thing. Oh, I didn't think you did, Kai. I'm sorry. If anything, I just feel a little like I didn't mean to make it like to play it down, I guess to say. If I recall, I've had COVID twice. One of those times had me totally drained of energy. I was basically bedridden the whole time. Felt like I was in reality limbo. I felt like that the first week that I had COVID, with the pre-vaccine COVID, raw COVID. It was a blur, full on blur. It felt exactly the same way when you have jet lag. Like when I came back from Japan and you're just in between, like your body is existing in a different time zone that is completely opposite to where you're at. So yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's so rough because it's like how many things are actually long COVID, right? Like we don't know if like we developed it immediately right after, or if it was just something we were gonna get always, or maybe it's like, oh, you had it, but then it just became amplified because of the long COVID stuff. So it's rough. No worries, Kai. If anything, again, we just send our support over to you, and that sucks. You know, that does suck. Not to end things on a downer note, but I think that's gonna do it for me, guys. I have collected the 60 bots that we need to be able to do the final boss in that second world, but I think I'm done. Mostly because I'm hungry. I'm hungry, and I need to eat some food. So, thanks guys for hanging out with me today, for all the follows, for the gift subs, for the resubs, for all of the good vibes. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for just spending your time here with me. I don't usually do a Saturday stream, but hey, it's always fun to do things a little bit on the surprise, right? For those of us who were here, not here, but who were on the Patreon, on the Discord last night watching Scott Pilgrim, I had a ton of fun. Like, I really, really, really had a lot of fun watching that. So I wanted to say just thank you for those who were able to make it, because again, it was a good time. Oh, thank you for hanging out with me. So, you guys take care. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your day, evening, night, morning, wherever you might be. But for now, that's going to do it for me. So, as always, take care and have yourself a good, well, I was going to say a good night, goodbye. Oh, I was going to say it all over again. As always, you will hear from me soon enough. Take care and bye now.
This greed sickens me.